the day we finally get something turbo. Everyone, today I have a very good feeling. Now Thursdays are usually the days that Toys R Us get shipments, right?
Yeah.
So we wanted to see if maybe, just maybe, we could get lucky. Now because there's a tournament this Saturday, June 1st, I thought to myself, if there's a tournament already, maybe there could be some new stuff before on the day of. So we're gonna see.
Maybe Scalius, no?
Maybe Excalius, maybe we find let's see if we find old stuff. We're gonna go inside, let's hope we find something before we continue. Get this video past 1,000 likes. Well, that's it for now. Let's go inside. We're gonna go to more Toys R Us's today. Dude, you know what happened? We looked at it, you know what we said? Not today. This is like the last one. I don't know, some guy just did the stock. Riptide Blast Set, dude. You know what that means? The cross collision can't be far.
I know.
You wanna know what? Cross collision we might not find. Ooh, okay.
Oh, there's another one.
There's more here? We take two? Nah, we'll see. Maybe we'll save this for a future giveaway.
So what they have?
But I'm just gonna there's cross collision there. Sorry, I paused there for a second. I want to take a second. Okay, there's Kirby. There's a.
Oh, look! They have Achilles and Curvius. Look. Let me see.
Yeah, we haven't been able to find the Achilles.
Finally, Curvius.
And Excalius finally in Canada here. This is this was the one where we found the original turbo.
Yes. Can I see it again? Oh my god.
Is there Switch Strike here? Like, what if we find? No, it's only Evolution.
Non-expected these.
Unexpected. Holy crud. Dude, awesome. I'm sorry.
Okay. Show it too.
Hasbro, I like this.
Wow.
Video for today, I guess. I don't know. Are we gonna watch the hunting today or this?
Yeah, we're gonna do this
today.
We'll
put this a part of the actual video, maybe. We'll see.
Premiere, yeah.
We'll see. That's it for now. We're gonna do hunting to see if we can find the cross collision. There's two more here. We're gonna see if maybe cross collision's nearby. Cause imagine if we find it now. Wow. What luck too. I'm sick today, so this is like a gift. This is like karma for me. It's like good karma. I love it. Alright, so now that we're back at the studio, we're gonna take a look at the Riptide Blast Set. It comes with a Emperor Forneus and a new launcher that is a shark launcher. So the theme of this, if you don't know, in the anime, Emperor Forneus' avatar is a shark, right? And because it's a shark, Hasbro decided to make a set themed around that avatar, which is really cool. I also gotta give major props because now we have another alternate to the Hasbro sword launcher, which the sword launcher for Hasbro is pretty good. And last time I tried it, which was in the original New York Toy Fair 2019, I tried out a model of it and I really liked it. And it's basically like a sword launcher just for turbo. So the cool thing is too, there's a power gauge on here. So when you let it rip, the power gauge will measure how hard your launch is. Now, it is pretty cool, even if it's like really easy to activate to get the max power. I gotta say, I'm really excited to take a look at this. I love the theme and everything. So, we're gonna take a look at the back and look at all the stats for Forneus. So, we have the lair, which is Emperor Forneus. You can see D44 right there. And it looks so cool. We're just gonna take a look at this now. So, Emperor Forneus' lair, it's right, D44, which is 0, TD11-S, yard slingshot. Stats are 1 for power, 5 for speed. And the launcher is both left and right. The stats, is that the stats for the, yeah, stats for the bay. So it is 0 in attack, 2 for burst, 10 for defense, 9 for weight, 0 for agility, 2 for stamina. I think this launcher should be able to make it a bit faster though. So we're gonna take a look. I'm super excited to take a look. So we got this stuff open and out of the packaging. Yo, this bay looks sick. We got Beyblade there. I just want to see if there's a catalog or anything. I figured to show the instructions. So, yard slingshot's the same as before. It's a small little ball, whatever. It's just a recolor of yard. You just twist it on the bottom. Actually, yard slingshot I think was one of the better ones for the gimmicks. The original first wave slingshot gimmicks weren't really that well executed. Forneus was a good job though. Forneus was a good job. So there's obviously slingshot mode where it's like the attack mode, battery mode where it's the normal defensive mode, and yeah, vary by how you launch it. So this is how the launcher setup works. So you can see it measures your launch. So it's showing how you prepare it on it. And there's 2 tabs for left and right, which, you know, it's really cool. I really like about Hasbro. We'll give the options for this launcher specifically for left and right, so that way bladers can try out this launcher for both left and right turbo bays, room bays in general. This is a sick launcher. So we're gonna open and take a look. So going part by part, we're gonna see. So this is the layer which is Emperor Forneus. Because the theme is Riptide and the whole thing with the sharks and water, whatever, it is in a blue themed of a color scheme. So you'll notice they're actually playing around with transparency on the layer, which I do like. I like the dark bluish there. So we had 2 other Emperor Forneus layers, which was the original one and of course the Ripfire one. So this is our 3rd one. I do wonder how tight it actually is, if it's tighter than the original or if it's just the same. 0, nothing altered there. We've got our 2nd version of Yard that's been released. Maybe it's a better mold of it. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Quickly to show this off, we of course got the Riptide launcher, or the Riptide Blast launcher. So let's see how this works. So am I doing it the wrong way? Oh, okay, it's this side. It's this side. It's this side. So there's 1 tab for L and R. So then after, look, when you let it rip, see, the gauge will go to a certain part, and then you can reset the gauge. See? So that's pretty cool. So I really like the launcher. I really like it. It's pretty comfortable to hold and everything. I think this is slightly better than the original Forneus. It's not as loose. This is definitely a better mold of Forneus for the layer. It does look really nice. Like, I gotta say, I'm liking this Forneus. And I really gotta commend Hasbro for the creativity on this one. I like the theme of having like an avatar like set bay. Or having like a color scheme based on the avatar. That's definitely cool. So, show off the slingshot gimmick if you want to see how it works. Just get the little part here, I think. So yeah, it's always a little tough just to get it. But you just gotta like turn it a bit. So you're gonna eventually, after a bit of force, you can just turn it, and then after you lock it, that's what slingshot mode looks like. Slingshot mode is, yeah, Forneus actually with slingshot mode's not as bad as some of the other bays. Again, since Forneus is a first wave bay, it seems it is slightly improved a bit. It's a bit stronger, I would say, than the original from what I can see. We'll do battles in a second. Forneus in general too is probably the best out of the original wave 1 of slingshot starters. So far I'm really liking what we got here. So we'll make sure in this video to do a test launch with Forneus, and I'll make sure to do a test launch with like a left turbo bay too. So there's a little tab right there for Legend Spryzen or Spryzen Requiem, or even like Spryzen S5, whenever that comes out, to change the rotation from left to right. So what I really do like too is that it is really comfortable just to launch. Like, it's really comfortable on the handle. So we're gonna do a test launch in both modes, slingshot mode and battle ring mode. So 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I didn't aim right, but I got max right there. I got max on the thing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, well, let's switch this to slingshot mode. Let's lock it in. Let's do a test launch. Let's get it ready. So 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, I got max too. It is actually really fun to like get the launcher ready and set it up. So I'll do a launch in left. I'll do like a left bay. I'll do like Brutal Lunar, because that's a left bay. I was gonna do Heat Salamander, but I just kind of have Lunar Hill here. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. This launcher's actually pretty good for speed. What's the max speed I can actually get? Let's try to full power launch. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. So it's like decent. Let me try it again. Let me actually try it with, yeah, you know what? Let me try it again with Lunar, but let me try to do it in the center. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, it's fine. Make sure to reset the gauge too, because the gauge is important. After every launch, make sure that that gauge is reset. Like this part right here, make sure you always tap it. Oh yeah. Because I just noticed that, because the gauge is connected to the launch, right? So if you don't reset it, it's going to be a little bit like, you hear like a little clip sound, a little weird sound. So I'm going to do a battle against, I guess, some turbo bays. So we'll do battle against the original Forneus, Riptide will do it against some bays, and then after we'll end it. So let's launch the original Forneus. We'll do it in, we'll do both in the slingshot mode one. That is a ring out. Max power again. So slingshot mode is a little bit fun to do, but I know a lot of people want to see me do it in battle ring mode, so I definitely will keep it in battle ring mode for the rest of this video. Again, I'm actually really in love with this blue Forneus, even though it's like basic in design, but I like how it's formatted. So we're gonna see blue or green. Which Forneus is stronger? I think the new one. Blue's coming in. The blue won with a burst finish. Well, yeah, that's a good point too. It is better colors than New York because they had a prototype there, and this is the final product is amazing. It is amazing. I think New York they had solid colors. It was just because they didn't have a prototype there, but I'm really loving this. So it beat the original Forneus, and the slopes did move quite a bit, so it could have gone either way though, but it still did beat the original Forneus. So let's set it up with the Ripfire Forneus now. Ripfire Forneus now. Oh, it's just that. Whoa! I'm pretty much getting max on this Riptide launcher, which is kind of cool. Alright, that Forneus, like, destroyed. So let's try to do some of the other recent slingshot bays. Let's try it against the Black Achilles. Well, it doesn't really have a name, just like Z Achilles, but I just call it like darker Black Achilles. Forneus, come on! Emperor Drift! That's insane! Yo, this Forneus got some power to it! It's actually really cool. When I called it, it actually did it. So we're gonna go to our next one, which I think is probably a little bit stronger. It's Hazard Kirbyus. This is a pretty decent slingshot base. It's definitely, I think, one of the best ones out of the wave. So, if you're wondering why there's a small delay when I'm launching, it's just because I don't want to launch on top of the base so it doesn't get hit. Emperor Drift, hello? That was max power too. I think this Forneus is definitely good because I think Forneus, when it matched against Kirby's before, it definitely did win. Kirby's did win with a burst finish. So, yeah, this Forneus is definitely good. Let's try it against Breaker Excalius, which I would say is probably the strongest turbo bay, even I would say like really top tier in the Hasbro meta. Oh, you see what I mean? It's really crazy. So give me a second there. Give me a second. We'll do like 2-3 rounds, I guess, with this one. Yeah, Breaker Excalius is really unbalanced because of the metal weights that it has on the sword. So we gotta try that one more time. Come on. Yeah, Forneus, I think Forneus is definitely, even though it's the stock too, it's definitely pretty good. Hey, you wanna know what? I didn't lie to you when I said Breaker Excalius is like the strongest turbo one. I didn't lie when I said that. Not bad. Hey, you know what I just realized too? You could actually, if you want to make Forneus into an attack type, you could give it Excalius parts. That's kind of cool. I just realized that because of the blue and the blue. They use the same color, almost the same color. So we're gonna move on. We'll do like 2 more battles, I guess. We'll do it against Brutal Lunar. We'll do it against Archer Hercules because Archer Hercules is a pretty tough one. We'll do it against Lunar first. I know a lot of people like Lunar. Yeah, Jolt Slingshot kind of kind of gets weak near the end. Who's it gonna be? Forneus. Alright, we're gonna do one more match. We're gonna do it against Archer Hercules, which is a pretty good turbo bay. Let's get it set up. 3, 2, 1, rip. My gauge is at max. Oh, I couldn't show the gauge. Whatever, I had it at max. They're both clashing. Very nice, let's show it now. I don't think Forneus will win. Well, it depends. This launcher definitely is good for like, it's a long ripcord. It's definitely good for a lot of like spin. Even if Forneus doesn't win, I don't think Guardian's gonna beat Eternal. Oh, you want me to? Oh, with the, alright. So to quickly just show it, because I know people are wondering, sword launcher and this one, I don't think I showed it before. I just mentioned it. Let me see. So out of 10, I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10. Right now in Canada, because there's some discount going on, it's like $30 Canadian, but in American, that should be like $20, not counting the tax and whatever, right? Yeah. So that's actually pretty cheap for what you're getting. That's is that the same price as the Excalia set, or is it the Excalia? It's the same price as the Excalia set, if you're wondering. You get pretty much a better launcher than the sword launcher, because the sword launcher doesn't really have any gimmick to it. Other than the theme being Excalius, which I guess, you know, that is actually a gimmick to it. But Forneus launcher is definitely good. And comment if you want to see it against All Turbo, if you want to see it against some other marathon or some other like TAKARA marathon, I guess comment that. But I'm going to probably do it against All Turbo. I'm really loving this. Hopefully we find the new other stuff like cross collision and other stuff soon. But that's it for now. Want to thank everyone for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful week, or a wonderful day, wonderful day, wonderful day. Alright, so I know y'all been wondering, hey, where's the QR code for Forneus? I got you. Here it is right here. Oh, that's the Ripfire one, I'm sorry. That's the Ripfire one. Alright, hold on. Here you go. Oh wait, that's the old Forneus. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Alright, for the launcher,
you give me so many codes.
I know. For the launcher, it's actually a little really tough. There you go. At an angle. Alright, you want the actual Forneus one? Alright, there you go. Code, now stop asking me. So actually I just want to show this part where I'm actually scanning it so people can just see. Also because I want to have this segment probably at the end. So let me get to the actual code for the launcher. Can we get it? Success! This is what the launcher looks like. It's really small when they're displaying it. I guess because the launcher is like really small for the QR code. It is really big. I don't think in the app it actually shows the gauge for it, which is perfectly fine, but I just want to add this segment with the app at the end. Yeah, there we go. We just unlocked the Riptide launcher. Digital product. Alright. So now we can actually have the launcher. Let's try the actual Forneus. Oh, because I already own it. That's, oh, because I bought it in the store, I guess. That's weird. I never scanned it, but yeah, just to show that.